She's making men submit a 500-word essay to date her.
He's got to spend time to write a 500-word essay for you to have no personality? I don't want to roast her. I don't think she's a bad-looking young lady, but she's got a lot of makeup. She's got wrinkles. Like I said, she's got a whole front.
I don't want to roast her.
Listen, let's be realistic here, because I respect that a lot more than setting a crazy bar that you're going to end up being 46 and in the same situation.
And this one woman, she's making men submit a 500-word essay to date her. She says, "Don't waste my time."
But you wasting theirs.
How so?
He's got to spend time to write a 500-word essay for you to have no personality?
No, for real. On the 36-year-old's Hinge account, she made it clear that if they wanted to have a chance with her, they must submit an application explaining how you will not waste any time. She says, "It shows you who they are and that they have read your profile and they understand your humor." She said one suitor went above and beyond, submitting a PowerPoint presentation with his detailed essay. He promised to reply swiftly to messages and not waste her time. And there is no if there is no spark, and plan thoughtful dates. This was Zion Williamson.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Yeah, what do you make of this? She said she did this as a joke, but guys are actually submitting essays to her, and she liked the attention.
I mean, listen. Thank God for ChatGPT, right? Write a 500-word essay to this crazy-ass 36-year-old woman who already has a head full of gray hair and is dyeing it ginger. Like,
easy.
It's cake. It's cake right there. So, listen, I think she's out of her mind. This is a young woman who, if she called Kevin Samuels and said that this is what she expected, and she has a 4-year-old daughter and all these different things about her, he would be, "You're out of your fucking mind." That's what he would tell her.
If guys are actually playing along with this and submitting PowerPoints and essays, could you be mad at her? What simps are actually out there doing that? That's crazy. And yes, she is a 36-year-old woman. I mean, maybe I feel like if you're that old, you should be able to know whether or not someone's worth your time without them fucking being obnoxious and writing an essay.
But that's the problem. She don't. That's why she's trying to get other people to filter themselves out for her, because she doesn't have the capability to decipher whether or not someone is going to be a good father for her kid and a good husband for her.
Yeah, and she's 36 on Hinge. It's like, come on, you're not the top. You're definitely out of my age bracket personally. I would never see you. And that's why I hate when girls have on their dating profile "don't waste my time." I'm like, swipe left. I won't.
I don't want to roast her. I don't think she's a bad-looking young lady, but she's got a lot of makeup. She's got wrinkles. Like I said, she's got a whole front.
I don't want to roast her.
Whole front with a gray hair. It's like, listen, let's be realistic here, because I respect that a lot more than setting a crazy bar that you're going to end up being 46 and in the same situation.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Because who the fuck's gonna who normal is gonna go out their way to write an essay? It's ridiculous. And also I don't know. People are ridiculous when it comes to this shit. Another red flag I see on women's dating apps is when they're like, "Oh, I need someone who's consistent, or I need consistency," and I'm just like, damn, you're pretty much saying you a lame ass bitch. If you gotta ask people to be consistent, you must be lame and boring, or just I don't know. You gotta ask men. I feel like that's pretty girls don't have to ask dudes to be consistent. They gotta be like, "Get the fuck away from me." You know what I mean?
That's true. I also feel like typically when people ask for something, it's because that's not what they are. So if they're asking for consistency, they're probably not consistent themselves.
Yeah. It's always a red flag when people ask for the bare minimum. I need someone who respects me. What? Of course. Some things go without saying. And if you're putting that on your dating profile, then clearly you're not evolved to the point where I want to talk to you, because you're already have a set of expectations before you even know someone. But maybe the essays actually help her
Maybe.
weed
She
through.
said it's a good way of getting people to show their humorous side and spend a little bit of time making an effort. The challenge is always the challenge is always how can I make myself stand out and show that I'm special?
It's annoying. She's annoying. I feel like anyone with like instructions on their dating profile is annoying. I don't want to deal with you. Like you already have like, oh, I need this, that, and this. Before you know somebody, like, get out of here. I'm not gonna waste my time, and you can only waste your own time. Like, take accountability. Um, but hey, people are doing it, so it's hard to be mad at women and other people who set these standards and people play along with it. Like, it's hard to be mad at them when people are actually fucking writing essays.
Guys, we got to step up our game. We got to start, setting the bar higher for ourselves too. Let's get some 5-page papers from these women out here before we start paying for dinners. Like we got to do something different.
Yeah, do something different because it's getting competitive out here. Because this other 36-year-old from the Bronx, man, she says she has the perfect man. She
Hmm.
married, but this is actually an AI chatbot.
Oh my gosh. Here we go again. Here we go again.
This Bronx mother, she has a virtual husband. Started out as her boyfriend before they got married. He's an AI chatbot. Those willing to drop $300 could have their own build a husband, just like Rosanna Ramos, who is married to an AI character called Cartal. He looks like an anime character. He looks very feminine
I,
like
I
as
was gonna
well.
say he looks like a woman.
He looks like a woman. But she said, she met this guy, this AI chatbot, in 2022 and virtually married him this year after being together. She said, I have never been more in love with anyone in my entire life. The Bronx mom of two told New York Magazine, saying her past relationships pale in comparison to her new passionate love. Damn. We talk about people marrying AI bots like every other week, but this might be the first woman,
I think it is the first woman.
and
I
she is a mother of two. How would you feel if your mom was dating an AI bot?
they're gonna have to come out. What's that book? The DMS, DSM. The DSM is that book for psychiatric doctors and things like that. They use it to classify mental disorders, and I think that they're gonna have to update that book because when it comes to these relationships, I feel like it has to be classified.
Why, man? What if it's just
It's
the
not
evolution?
real. Like if somebody if somebody was seeing things or falling in love with things or believing things that were not real, they would be classified as a schizophrenic. So why are we allowing this and pretending like it's okay? Like, oh, you can identify how you want. Like, what are we pretending right now?
No one's pretending, man. She's married to this AI bot.
she
She said it's the best love of her life. She
no
spent her
no one's
three
pretending.
she spent her $300 on this chatbot. It's her husband, bro. This is her life. She communicates with this. This is what she needs from a relationship. Now, you didn't answer my question. How would you feel if your mom was dating an AI bot? Like, because I'll answer my own question because I'd be disturbed, man. I would ask, I would ask to be divorced. I'm like, I can't be around this woman.
You can't be divorced from your mom.
If she was dating an AI bot, I'm sorry, mom, but nah, I can't be around you. That's too embarrassing. That's more embarrassing than a sex tape.
You calling CPS over there, Child Protective Services? You calling them up and saying, "My mom is in love with the chatbot. I need to go into foster care."
Hell yes. I'd rather be in foster care than deal with that shit, yo. Hell no, bro.
Embarrassing.
I'm not dealing with that shit, yo.
Troy, what do you think? What do you think about this? How would you feel if a parent was in love with a virtual chatbot?
I would be so embarrassed. I would hate it. Not
I,
a fan.
I don't like how do the family events work?
Bro,
Do you
family
put do you
events.
bring a TV screen to the table and like set it up?
Oh my god, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I
Because
it's
she's got pictures with it.
yeah.
but all of them look terribly photoshopped. Like,
Of course, they're photoshopped.
no,
There's
but like really badly photoshopped
Of course.
too. It's just,
I mean, it's not going to be good, bro. It's not real, as you said. Like, that part's not real. But
I don't
what is
know.
real
I've
is her
seen better
feelings.
Photoshop than this and AI stuff.
She needs to Photoshop herself, too. Maybe she can get a real man.
No, I think she has though, because one of her pictures where she's by herself, she has like something crazy going on with her skin tone and those eyebrows. She need to get them done. But then in the pictures with the AI bot, she's on his shoulders.
Bro.
How did somebody sit in and then they like copy and pasted a picture over his face? Like, how did that happen?
I don't know, man. This whole thing's disturbing. But she is happy, yo. She is happier. You know, she says the best love she's ever had in her life. You want to take that away from people? I feel like these people are disturbed and they can't have a human connection. Even though she is a mother, though, she's a mom. So obviously she's had relationships in the past. Maybe she's so damaged that she can't have a connection with a human.
But that's if she's that damaged, that's a mental disorder.
Well, I mean, if this is what
if
makes her happy,
PTSD is a mental disorder after you go to war or have some other traumatic experience, this should be classified as well. She's had a traumatic experience. She said that she dumped her boyfriend and retired from human relationships altogether. Finding virtual love opened my eyes to what unconditional love feels like. How do you feel unconditional love from something that cannot feel love?
That's easy. Yo. What are you talking about?
It's imagined. So if it's imagined and it's not reality, then
it is reality. The same way Zion feels love for the porn stars.
Oh my God. No, that's different. He was feeling something, all right. Had his eyes rolling in the back of his head.
Tears coming out his eyes. Jesus Christ. No, I mean, this is a bit disturbing, but as long as people are happy, it's kind of hard to be critical. I feel bad for her kids. That's where I draw the line. Like when we talked about the guy in his trailer park, I felt happy for him. You know, he had a sex doll AI wife. It was like, okay, but
he
she
had a hole
children.
in his roof.
But he wasn't taking care of children. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, this is disturbing, but, you know, she seems happier. I feel bad for her kids, but, you know, happy for her. Highly embarrassing, but hey, this might be the norm one day. You know, like she show up to parent teacher conferences with an iPad. Like, my husband has something to say. Like, who knows? AI is evolving and it's interfering in our lives. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Like
all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.